Mac builds bricks.
Good morning. Happy Memorial Day. I figured since my wife got called in to work, I would stream a little bit this morning. I know I have a stream tonight at 6, but hey, if I got some time, might as well use it. Haha. Oh wow, so the point system is already advertising itself. All right. So yes, hi Greg. Hi Arnold. Hi Holly, good morning. So yes, I'm kind of trialing something. I'm trialing some new things today. That's what I kind of love about these streams, um, uh, that are like unannounced, so to speak. Like they're not scheduled streams. Um, and Greg, I don't have the Concord, so no, I won't be streaming the Concord. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning, Arnold. It's 5 hours after that. It ain't early to me. So yeah, I want to build out some Barad-dur. Um, so um, yeah, I kind of set up a point system a little bit. So the way it goes is, um, if you chat, you get points. If you don't chat, you don't get points. Um, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I think it's a little unfair that Twitch has like all these channel points you can do. Um, So I thought maybe I should do something a little bit interesting for YouTube. And on top of that, I thought, instead of having the shenanigans bot, I would just kind of take those things in a shenanigans bot and make them point redemption rewards. So there are no rewards right now at all. I just have a points accrual, and I just want to see towards the end of the stream and see how many points are accrued to kind of determine what the redemption values would be. And more importantly, I want to see if they roll over because, um, something like pick the next build, for example, I want that to be a high points value reward. And if they don't roll over, then I'll have to do something with the shenanigans bot thing again. We'll have to see. Uh, well, I am enjoying the holiday today by streaming this morning. So I also have done a couple new camera things. Good morning, Randucci. So I have added I've kind of switched around the camera things. And again, if you guys don't like or you've got feedback or whatever, I have time to switch things back over until tonight. Good morning, Zim. Um, so I have switched out the camera angle for the side camera. And the reason why I did that is so that you can see down at the bottom there my Super Star Destroyer barely. You can see my Imperial Star Destroyer, and then you can see the Venator there too. I feel bad that those things aren't on camera anymore after I put the Paxis behind me. And plus, you can see some things more behind me that you couldn't see before. Like you can see Jango Fett's Slave 1, for example. That will be the final resting points. So you can only check points every 5 minutes because we are not going to be spamming points. Um, and also, I added a hand cam again. Again, we're trying things out. If they don't work out, that's cool. That's cool. We can switch. Hey, Jays! We can switch things around to where everything is back to the way it was for tonight. Because this is a trial stream. So your guys' feedback is, of course, always now. If you guys abuse it, then I'll kill it. Randucci had a good point about that earlier, where you know, don't just necessarily chat for points. Anyways, I have some a playlist set up. It's a little bit, spookier, darker to reflect the fact that, we are building something sinister and dark and terrible where bad things happened, where evil resided. Greg, I'm already doing the shuttle carrier tonight. This is 2 streams. I'm finishing the shuttle carrier tonight, so all right. So I guess I will we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, Arnold. Sleep well. So hopefully, okay, so we got music going. And we'll go ahead and do this. So there's a new. So Builder isn't interactive for this set. So I went ahead and put in like a new way of displaying the manual that is not actually on the iPad. So the iPad is actually closed up, as you can see, and I should be able to follow along with this just like you guys can. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Some new stuff, right? and I am paying special attention to see. So yeah, I don't know. Hey, Irish Arkham. I don't know why. Oh, I see we still have that set up. I've killed all of the chat overlays because we noticed that deleted things in chat still persisted over, and I'm trying to keep the eyes of the children innocent. Okay, cool. So we're starting with bag 28. So Jace, can you go ahead and try to see if your points will work again? Holy cow, this is going to be great. I have been wanting to do something with Barad-dur forever. Jace, are you subbed? Because if you're not subbed, it might not work. Huh, okay, that's weird. Well, let's see. Yes, should be. I'll try to do this. Gotta love technology. Yeah, that's why it's saying it. It should work. All right, Jay's try again. I think it will work this time. There you go. Yeah, apparently I just have to add. So once this cup of coffee's done, I'm going to take a break and go get another one. And I've been drinking a little bit of coffee, so that probably won't be too far. All right. I'm just going to set this over here for now. I'll probably need it again here in a second. Um, as I was saying before, if you didn't catch it, the whole points thing, it's just a trial thing. Never too old for Lego! Yes, I am early. I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm later than I wanted to be. I wanted to be on at 8 this morning. And then, as you all know, my cat is my cat is doing a lot better. But the reason why my cat is doing a lot better is because we've been getting the cat medicine. And my wife has been, usually doing the morning medicine, and I've been doing the evening medicine. And this morning she let me know after she left, because she got called in, unfortunately. She let me know that she did not give the cat medicine. And one of the morning medicines is an oral medicine. Let's see. Arkham asked, what time is it for me right now? It is 9:46 a.m. Central Time. Jay said, what happened to the kitty? The kitty developed very high blood pressure when we were on vacation, and it resulted in retinal bleeding because, basically because of the high blood pressure, the blood was seeking in somewhere for the lowest pressure, and it was the eyeballs. So he started bleeding in his retinas, and when that happened, of course, you can't really see very well. So now he's on a bunch of medicines to help reduce his blood pressure, and he's doing so very much better. But again, we have to give him medicines every day. And so anyways, wife said I didn't give Sox his medicine this morning, and he really does not like the oral medication, which I wouldn't want it either, really. And so he ran, and it was a chase scene, and finally got him, and then that took a little while, so it delayed me a bit. And then I wanted to set up some the points thing, and then I just wanted to make sure everything was ready and as perfect as possible this morning. So that's why I started at 9:30. Never Too Old Lego says, I'm finally going to stream today, Mr. Build Mondays. I'm hopefully going to be done by the time you do that, Never Too Old for Lego, so I can catch the stream. And thank you. Yes, the cat is doing so much better, but he's just going to need meds for the rest of his life. So it's okay though. He's old. He's old, and he's always been a little scary. Well, scared, I should say, of like everything. And thank you, Jay's Edits. Thank you. And one of these days, I'm gonna do I'm actually gonna do a charity stream, and the charity stream is gonna be everything cat related I can find, Lego wise, because it's gonna be a charity for one of the cat rescue agencies we have in town. But that's going to be a little while further down the road. So I'm gonna build the tuxedo cat, and whatever other cat things I can find, I'll build them all out on the charity stream.
Mac builds bricks.
Hey, Phil and Bricks, good morning. Thank you for joining. Randucci, you said me too, kitty, me too. Feel free. Do you also have high blood pressure? My blood pressure is usually very, very low. Like I have very healthy blood pressure, as every doctor has ever told me whenever I've gotten my blood pressure checked, except for when I go to the dentist. When I go to the dentist, for some reason, my blood pressure spikes. For some reason. There's nothing I dislike more than going to the dentist, even if it's just for cleaning, because something is inevitably discovered. And thank you guys for the likes. Thank you, Never Too Old for Lego, for asking people to like. Let's see. I haven't used this before, so forgive me if it doesn't work. It didn't work, but it's okay. Jay's edit said he has an iron deficiency. I'm sorry. My wife doesn't have an iron deficiency, but she has a vitamin B12 deficiency. Randucci, I'm sorry about your hypertension, but as long as you're managing it, that's the important thing, right? Zim, Zim, are you middle-aged? I didn't think you're middle-aged. Zim, you're not middle-aged. Get out of here. Yeah, my cat does not have allergies, but I have allergies, and what's even worse is we in the spring especially, we let the cats out and we keep our windows open a whole lot, and pollen gets in, and when I dust, like today, I dusted this morning. Y'all think that I'm streaming early, and that it is early, and it's true, but I've already dusted the house, swept the house, vacuumed the house, and all that before I got on stream. And yeah, it's been a busy day for me already. So anyways, we have pollen that gets into the house, and so when I dust, all that pollen just gets activated, I guess. And so I end up like having a terrible allergy attack, which I've already had to deal with this morning. And yeah, everything seems to be going okay right now. I had to wait to also start streaming until all that went away, got under control. Never Too Old for Lego says, you've punched your dentist? Oh my goodness, that's no good. So I have never had that happen to me before. But what I have had is I've had dentists go, oops. That's never something you want to hear when you're at the dentist's office, is oops. And the oops was because they were pulling a molar in the back, and the root snapped. So as a result, they had to dig out the root, and that was the oops. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I don't. I don't particularly like dentists at all. You know, they're nice. They're nice folks, and you know, their job is essential. And I'm always, of course, friendly to them. But I really hate going to the dentist. Um, Jay says I'm building some mechs right now for some of my Ninjago figures. Cool. I so what I like about Ninjago is not the figures or necessarily the buildings or anything. I like their dragons. Like seriously, I feel like um, I could spend a fair amount of money just on Ninjago dragons because they just look so great. And let's see, this is a little confusing, but I think I got it figured out maybe. Like I guess these go on the wheel itself. So my goal today was to actually finish this, but I think I got started too late to do that. Uh, uh, I have 12 bags left. Well, technically 11 after this, and that would probably take about 6 hours or so. Oops, all cavities. So Randucci, my wife actually just recently got her first cavity. She was one of those people that had like that treatment that coats your teeth, and I guess like it wore off. Ooh, oh, I did not want that to happen. It wore off, and after that, you know, she got her first cavity, and she was kind of mad about that. But my wife has like stunningly perfect white teeth, and like all straight, and I like have like British teeth. Hello, good morning, Alexandria. It's good to see you this morning. Did you finish your tuxedo cat, Alexandria? Randucci, yes, I guess I can. I guess I can understand that. Well, at least for massages, I guess I can understand that. But dentistry, to me, it'll suck. You know, no matter what. Although to be fair, you know, my last couple dentist appointments have been fine. It's just been cleanings, but they did discover something wrong this last cleaning, so I'll have to get that addressed. So for someone that has been on for a while, can you check and see how many points you have? Boy, my mouse is just acting up again. And I like it will only act up when I am on stream. But if I'm doing something else, it's fine all the time. Okay, 370. So we will we'll see how many points we have towards the end here. Alexandria, I'm doing something new where um, people accrue points through the stream um, for, you know, chatting and stuff. But please, again, this is a trial thing, and I will not hesitate to nuke it if you guys are just well. Really, there's no reason to um, like abuse it right now because there's no redemptions at this point. I'm just trialing to see how things are, and then if it seems feasible, I'll keep it. Let's see. Jay says he hates going to the dentist because he hates toothpaste. So normally, I what I've found is that if you avoid the dentist because of tooth pain, it just gets worse, and then you don't have teeth. Like my parents, between both my parents, they have four teeth left. Four, and guess what? Um, all four of those are belong to my mother. So, and my parents are not old; they're um, mid 60s. So, yeah, that's why I go to the dentist because I know what my fate is if I don't. Alexandria, I'll fix your thing here in a second. Yours might be a little tricky because there's a couple people in the chat that have been Alexandria like remember the imposter, so we'll have to see um, how that works. And usually with dentists, except for in Nevertoold's unfortunate encounter, I found that dentists will usually do a pretty good job of numbing and then figuring out what your pain is at before starting. I hate the drilling. I hate the pressure. I hate the smell. I hate I just hate it. Hate, 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 hate. Randucci, yeah, yeah, I can see what you're saying. Um, totally get it. Um, I had some dental work done um, when I was in the Navy. Actually, a fair amount of dental work done when I was in the Navy. And you want to talk about robots, man. Plus, you're a seaman, so an E3, and you're you know usually dentists are like at least lieutenants and above, and you're just like I don't want to do anything stupid that could make me look bad in front of this officer. Oh yeah, I remember those days. I remember those days. Of course, when it comes to some things, including dental care, you get what you pay for. And in my instance, my dental care in the Navy was free. Um, a lot of that stuff I've had to actually go back and fix, which is terrible too. So who's cooking out today? Oh, are you off today, Randucci? Off and in the hotel, I assume. Gotcha. Um, so like I don't know how long this will take me, but you're playing Fortnite on mobile, I think, right? And this is actually a little off here. I mean, it's built correctly, but somehow this kind of got a little off kilter, which makes it so it won't move. Well, I'll tell you what. If Eternity isn't going to play Fortnite later, I am not good at Fortnite at all. But you know, if you're bored, um, you know, I'll we can group up and do something later. I don't want you to be bored. And I have pretty much the day, unfortunately, because it's gonna rain all day today, and I have no idea when my wife will be back, and I have no idea if she was gonna get called back in again, and I have no idea when we may eat. So, you know, I can chill for a bit doing stuff later if you want. You just let me know. And my wife got she's been pretty lucky over this past weekend. Um, Saturday night she only got called in for one case, but that she got called in at 9:30, and that was something that I don't you know I don't know how long it took, but I know that she's she said she got home actually around 12:30 or 1 in the morning, and then yesterday she actually didn't get called in at all, but they have like 5 cases this morning already. So I guess her luck kind of caught up to her in a way. But then again, I mean, for her, it's not really too much of a holiday today. I think they still have, you know, mostly regular hours. So, yeah, it's just a Monday for her. So we aren't grilling out today because it's going to rain, and I don't have any fancy schmancy smokers. So I'm gonna fix filet mignon the way I normally fix filet mignon, which is I think it's like a cast iron skillet always for my steak. And gosh, what is it? I think it's 60 seconds per side in a cast iron skillet, and then stick it in the oven and broil it for like 3 or 4 minutes or something like that. Actually has a really good flavor, and Steak is still, you know, medium rare, which is how my wife and I both eat our steak. Expired milk. Hello, Shads. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Building out Barad-dûr for as long as I can stand. Oh yes, by the way, because Dudley is going to be locked out tonight, he is actually out and about, and he just woke up. And well, there he is. Charlotte's also around somewhere. She's probably eating her bone. Okay, Dudley, get settled. Get settled. Get settled, Dudley. Let's see, how does this go now? Looks like these actually clip into these little turntable things. Yeah, there we go. It moves. Cool. Gotta be careful though, because it will pop off. Yep. Dudley. Dudley is he's cute, but he is not good for Lego building because he wants all the attention and does not want me to do what I'm doing. And he has a tendency to sometimes give love bites and tendency to try to get to my beard. And yeah, he is a distraction of the highest degree. And he also has a tendency to claw my shirt. Like now. That's why I don't wear, I literally, my shirts are almost always like the cheapest shirts I can find on Amazon, because my cats claw the crap out of my clothes. So I'm kind of trying out a new point system here, Shadow, where you just accrue points for chatting, but please don't abuse, because I will absolutely, it's a trial thing. There's no point rewards yet because I don't know, like I'm trying to see about average how many points someone would get during a stream like this. And yeah, we're just kind of trying something out. And the reason why I'm doing it is not necessarily to incentivize anything. The reason why I'm doing it is because Twitch has like this whole fun system with channel point redemptions and stuff like that, and I think it's a little unfair that YouTube doesn't have anything like that. So you know, I want us to have fun on YouTube too. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it. Oh, Randucci, that they do. They love you, and they do destroy your stuff either with their claws or vomit. We go through a lot of carpet cleaning spray, especially when the cats go out. Hey, CC5853, good morning. So if you have troubles checking your points, again, you can only check points every 5 minutes. If you have problems checking your points, I will add you manually because for some reason it just doesn't work for some users. I don't know why. Dudley, be a good boy now. Why don't you? No, no, do not claw my shirt, Dudley. Ow. Do not claw my shirt. Hey, no problem, Alexandria. Hey, I understand completely, and I know I'm on super early, so I completely understand. Hey, don't worry about it. I will be around when you get back, and if not, I will be on at 6 o'clock no matter how long I go today. And I'm looking for just another one of my 1x5 flat pieces. 1x4 flats, actually. It's in here somewhere, I'm sure. Maybe it's in here. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's still in the bag. It's not in the bag. Maybe it's missing. Maybe it's in a place that I wasn't expecting it to be. Hello, Christoph! Christoph, I'm streaming at an actual reasonable hour for you. Christoph, what are you making? So Shadow, not only is that one slave one, it's two slave ones. So now I need to make some pretty little patterns. Well, I mean, they're not really pretty, but they're kind of pretty in the fact that they are alternating between gray and black. Yes, I have built out Boba Fett Slave 1. Ow, stop that. I built out Boba Fett Slave 1 like a couple months ago or something like that. And then just like maybe it was last week. Stop. All right, you gotta go. Your claws are simply way too sharp. Right? There you go, buddy. So I have both of them, and 1x4 smooth tile, yes. I really the differences between the two builds were unique enough to where, even though in a sense you were building the same thing, you were not building the same thing. So that was, I thought, pretty neat. And in one aspect, like the Boba Fett Slave 1, at least the construction of the bottom was so much better. Like it's pretty solid brick built. I was not very happy with the construction of the bottom of Jango Fett Slave 1 because they used a lot of clipping techniques, and I don't really like using clips like that everywhere. So yeah. Dudley, just get settled, pretty boy. Just get settled and go to sleep. Do not claw my shirt. Okay, let's see. Ow. Yes, the tiling is correct. And I need a 2x4 tile flat. Okay, so That should be it. Potatoes with cauliflower and pork chops is what Christoph is fixing. And he's fixing his own gravy. That sounds really, really delicious. Christoph, I assume that today is just any other day out there in Belgium? Hello, Super Doom King. Welcome to my morning Barad-dur Memorial Day stream. Some veggies are good. I will agree with you on that. But I am extremely picky with vegetables, which is why I have to take vitamins. I do not like vegetables. What is my favorite bird? It is the bluebird, or jayhawk, as it's called in some circles. I love blue, and I love seeing little blue birds fly around. And we actually have some here in south central Missouri. So I think that's kind of neat. How about you, Super Doom King? What is your favorite bird? Fill-in bricks, I will say that it's a very fun build. I know when I started mine, I kind of wanted to watch the movies while building it out, and I thought I would do like a rewatch with some commentary. And while I thought it was great, I think it just got kind of tedious for viewers to listen to it, so I stopped. And you're gonna fall if you keep that up. It is a fantastic build. You will enjoy it. Think about getting a light kit though. Shadow, I do not like cauliflower at all. If I have broccoli, that is absolutely covered with cheese to the point where it's more cheese than broccoli, I can eat broccoli that way. Otherwise, I won't eat broccoli either. But I won't eat carrots in any form of fashion, unless it's in stew. I can eat carrots in stew, but that's about it. CC 5853, if you made Jango Fett Slave 1 but followed the instructions of Boba Fett Slave 1, I don't know if you could do that. I think you would have to get the appropriate pieces, maybe. Like you would have to get the same pieces for Boba Fett Slave 1 for the bottom, because the fact that they have clips and stuff like that, there's not as many pieces. I really think that the increase in the number of pieces between Boba Fett's and Jango Fett's Slave 1 is because of the interior. Yeah, Christoph, I share the repulsion to salmon. Like, we are in the minority here, Christoph. Most people think salmon is the bee's knees, and I find it just abhorrent and fishy tasting. And I have tried it, and I have tried it, and I have tried it. I've tried it different ways, different styles, different seasonings, and never, never does it taste good to me. If I was stuck on a deserted island and all I had left to eat was salmon, I would still survive, but I would hate every single moment of it. Yeah, Randucci, I understand that seafood is definitely not for everyone. It took me a long time for me to get into seafood, and I think one of the things that made it difficult was, when I was a kid, I would go to my grandparents' house, and they would, throw like these great Christmas parties and stuff like that. And my uncle would be handing out shrimp for the kids to try, and after eating some shrimp, suddenly he's like, that thing you're eating right now is where the shrimp poop out of. And after that, I could not eat seafood for a long time. And it took a real long time for me to understand that everything was okay with that shrimp and not to be worried, because I don't think it's really has an impact. But yeah, I can tolerate seafood now. Some seafood, not salmon, obviously, but some seafood. I think that's all right. Can't remember if I stuck a 1x2 there or not. I think we're okay. The only seafood that I don't really like to eat is I feel real bad about eating lobster, because lobsters can live a fairly long time unless some dude catches them in a trap and then boils them alive, and then, well, that's the end of their life. So I try not to eat lobster. Super Doom King, my favorite Lord of the Rings character, that would have to be Aragorn, son of Arathorn. Beyond that, I'd have to say Gandalf. Yeah, I just have a little bit of a hard time eating a lobster. So we are definitely progressing on the base. So it has an attachment point that will probably clip into section 2, which I completed, I guess, probably about a month ago. And so, yeah, if you guys didn't know about Barad-dur, it's 3 sections, and each section you can separate. And on top of that, I built out a base extension, which I'm probably going to have to go back and do some extra work once this is all done with, because sometimes when you have like a Mills plate and you don't build into the mill plate, you just kind of set it on top. It doesn't really attach correctly. Yeah, Boromir, he was a pretty good character. He had, of course, some demons and then some redemption. I think that he was a tragic character, and he really cared a lot for his people and their suffering, and really just wanted the ring to help his people. I'm just looking at these instructions because I feel like this is too low. I feel like this is too low. Super Doom King, I have played chess just on a very casual level. I think this is just reversed here. So, yes, I have. I played chess. I haven't played chess in a while, and I couldn't even tell you any of the openings. I'm just like a guy that knows how chess pieces are supposed to go, and can generally strategize based upon what the opponent is doing, and can try to. Ooh, sorry about that, Dudley. And can try to think out a couple steps ahead, but I mean, besides that, I'm not amazing at chess whatsoever. Sorry, I'm going back and fixing some stuff here. I feel like some things are not right here. Oh, CC 5853. Take it easy. And yes, I have read the books many times. But thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you later. And thanks for being a member of my Discord as well. It's been great having you in there. Oh, okay. I see what I did here. This only gets this here. But this other side is fine. So this all is fine so far. Shadow, that sounds pretty cool. I'm glad that you have nice enough weather to play chess or to play baseball. Maybe you can send some of this, some of your nice weather my way, because it is not nice enough to play baseball here. It's probably raining buckets at this point, actually, which is part of the reason why I am here. Otherwise, I would be outside with Charlotte for a little bit today, at least. And I've got some yard work to do, too. Super Doom King, I think I have seen some pretty interesting chess mocks on Rebrickable. So I'd be intrigued to see what you have. Hey, Shadow. Shadow, my hometown is DeKalb, Illinois. So you probably know where that's at if you are anywhere near Chicago. Yep, I was born in DeKalb, then moved to Texas, then moved to Ohio, and then spent my later adolescent and teenage years in DeKalb again. Super Doom King, I would say coffee in the morning, tea at night. I do like my sleepy time tea at night when I can feel I can have it, but I would drink more tea at night on stream, but I really have to. I feel like I need to drink more than 8 ounces of liquid at a time because I talk so much, and I would have to like drink multiple things of tea, and I don't have a kettle down here, so I had to go upstairs. I don't want to keep taking a bunch of breaks. So at night, I typically drink a non-caffeinated beverage like root beer. Yes, Sim. We've just had rain upon rain upon rain for ever since Friday, really. So poor Charlotte. We've played inside for a little bit, but not outside, and we haven't been able to go for walks either. So she is just going stir crazy, stir crazy. Super Doom King, what is your favorite tea? What kind of tea do you like to drink? I also have some strong Earl Grey tea that I will sometimes drink during the day too. Like it's specifically strong Earl Grey tea. Shadow, I can't drink decaffeinated coffee. I mean, I can, but I just like the caffeine in decaffeinated coffee, or in caffeinated coffee, I guess. That's pretty cool, Super Doom King. I've never had strawberry tea, but I have had like licorice tea, and that has been pretty yummy. I'm a big fan of black licorice. So how do you guys like everything this morning? Does everything look good? Any recommendations? That's cool, Christoph. You have some art from a guy out of Illinois. Boy, when I was younger, I never thought I would leave the state after I moved back to Illinois, but then I kind of got consumed with leaving and never coming back, and that's kind of what I've done. I've only been back to Illinois like twice since 1995. So yeah. I don't really have any family left there. They've mostly either died or moved away, unfortunately. And didn't really have a great time in high school, so don't really have any really great high school friends I feel like I have to go back and see, so. My parents still do live in Illinois, but they don't live anywhere near DeKalb. Oh, Shadow, you probably know, or you've at least heard of it. My parents live in LaSalle, Illinois, which is more towards like the central part of the state. So, my wife is credentialed to practice medicine in Illinois, actually, and she will probably spend some time in Peoria. Yes, Shadow, LaSalle. So we're definitely starting to build up some height here. So if you look at the packs behind me when the camera gets back around there, you can see that there's so much room in that shelf there. It's because this thing gets pretty tall by the time it's all said and done. And I put the base extension on there, so that already adds some height to it. Super Doom King, you know, for Earl Grey, I will put cream and sugar, I guess, because that's just always the way I've been, I guess, quote unquote, taught to have it. For Sleepy Time tea, I'll put in sometimes I'll put in just a little bit of sugar, but really not a whole lot. And for black licorice tea, no, I don't put anything in it. I just drink it straight up. I try not to add stuff to tea unless it kind of makes sense. And I guess for Earl Grey, it just kind of makes sense to add cream and sugar because that's just literally how I've always had it served to me, and also had it. So, okay. So, Shadow, when I finally got my driver's permit, my dad said, "Get in the car, you're driving." And I'm like, "Where are we driving to?" My dad's like, "You're driving to Shabana," which is like about 65 minutes away from Cal. And like I'd never driven on like a state route before, and I remember what I was absolutely terrified of is before you go over the bridges on state route roads in Illinois and probably everywhere else too, on the left hand, right hand side, you've got like those warning, like metal, um, I don't know what you would call it, like not like barricades, but you know, just these thick metal sheets or whatever. And I always was so nervous of like somehow I would hit those as I was going through it, and then the car would get totaled and I would get in a lot of trouble. And it took me a really, 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 really long time to get past that fear, like all the way into you know, I was still 17 driving around and still real nervous about hitting those. I guess you can almost call it like a barricade. Someone would have to tell me technically what it is, because the word's just escaping me right now. Favorite movie snack? Popcorn. I also will like, I'll eat some nachos every once in a while too. Just kind of depends on the place. Like, not everywhere has the best popcorn, and not everywhere has the best nachos. So at my local movie theater, I will definitely have popcorn because their nachos are just gross. But if I'm going to somewhere like AMC, then I might have like some nachos and like a small popcorn or something like that. Very rarely will I eat candy going to movies. Sometimes I'll get like what is it, snow caps. I like snow caps, and I also like Reese's Pieces. Those are my favorite candy snacks. But again, very, very, very rarely will I have candy going to the movie. It's going to be, you know, finger food. How about you, Super Doom King? Are you a popcorn guy? So in Kansas City at an AMC, they had like the forkin screen, which is what they called it. They call it a forkin screen, where you can order food to eat while watching a movie, and they had kind of had like actual like kind of higher up tables with higher seats that you could sit at and watch the movie. And that was one of my first dates with my wife. I didn't want to take her just to a movie. I wanted to kind of, you know, make it something a little bit more. Now, granted, it was not our first date. It was one of our first dates. And that is how we watched Avatar. So we did not watch Avatar in 3D because we were eating, and you know, you probably don't want to wear 3D glasses while eating. But that was pretty cool. I think I had chicken strips or something like that, but very rarely. I don't think I've ever really had pizza at a movie theater, to be honest. Having chicken strips is about the closest thing I've had to pizza, which is not really very close, but it's a departure from popcorn and nachos. Shadow, I miss those days where I could go to a nice movie theater. My movie theater here, I mean, for a rural place, it is, I would say it is one of the nicest movie theaters in a rural place. But I miss, you know, going to a nice big chain movie theater like AMC. Yeah, it's what you get for living in the sticks. Shadow, I will watch. Well, I say I will watch the Mandalorian movie, but I said I was going to watch a bunch of movies here lately, and I've actually not seen any movies in a while. I did not make it to see Thunderbolts. I don't even know if it's still out in theaters. I have not made it to see Mission Impossible yet. I really should probably try to do at least that one. Just feel like I get pretty occupied with doing stuff like this, and then I forget about doing everything else. Yeah, nachos with cheese sauce are good. I will usually stick just if it's pickled jalapenos, I'll stick a, a little bit of pickled jalapenos on my nachos. If they're fresh jalapenos, nope, no fresh jalapenos for me. Really, Shadow, that's good that no kids were going nuts. I don't think any kids went nuts here either. At least I never heard about it. Do, well, I don't know the movie theater owner here, but I have friends that know the movie theater owner, and no one has mentioned anything about it. Phil and Bricks, thank you so very much for tuning in today, and I hope to catch you in the future. And have a good rest of your day. Happy Memorial Day. I hope it's pretty relaxing for you today. And let me delete some stuff here. Okay, so progress. I don't think it is. There we go. I'm using hotkeys to move. Let me just check and see how everything's been going here. Yeah, everything looks pretty good. I haven't been paying attention to OBS, really, just the chat and the directions. So yeah, AMC has definitely been my favorite. I know that Cinemark has also been pretty good, but I haven't been in a Cinemark theater in forever, and I have a sticker, but I cannot remember for the life of me where my stickers are, because I've not put a sticker on in a hot minute. Let me find the stickers. I predict the stickers are right here in this box for the main side. Ta-da! Yeah, at some point today. Hey, Luffy. Hey, Luffy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Same for you as it is for Christoph. We're actually streaming at a good time for you. Super Doom King, you asked me what my favorite Lego piece is. Man, I have no idea. Um, yeah, I couldn't even tell you. Hi, Charlotte. You want to come and say hello? Hey, Charlotte's going to say hello, everybody. Come on. Come on, pretty girl. Oh, yes, you're such a good girl, Charlotte. Oh, yes, you are such a good girl. Yes, such a pretty girl. I'm so sorry it's been raining. I'm so sorry it's been raining all day and you can't play. Yeah, you want to see what's going on? It's Lego pieces, Charlotte. You don't want none of that, huh? Oh, you're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yep, see, you're on camera over there, Charlotte. Oh, are you getting camera shy now? See, you're right over there. You're on camera. Oh. Such a pretty girl you are. Oh. Oh, you want to play. I know that. I know you want to play. Well, go grab me something. Go find something. Go get it. I don't know if I even have any toys down here for her right now. Everything's just been put upstairs. Lefty points. I'm trying to set up something kind of like Twitch has for like channel redemption points and rewards and stuff like that, to where you just accrue points through the stream by talking and participating and stuff like that, and or I'm just kind of trying things out, and if it works out great, then I'll do some redemptions and stuff like that. But right now it's just I want to see how things go with just accruing points throughout the stream. So you can check points with exclamation points, but for some people I have to manually add them. So if I have to manually add you, I certainly will. And this sticker is a map of the world. And I'm going to make sure this is perfect. And so far, everyone has been great. They haven't been trying to abuse the system. Of course, there's really no point right now because there's no redemptions. It's just a trial process. But just trying some new stuff out, Trying some new stuff. Building out Barad-dur, having fun, good conversations. Super Doom King, what's your favorite Lego piece? And you will have to be very detailed about your response, especially if it's something obscure, because I am still new to Lego. It has not even been a year. It hasn't been a year. Oh, actually, we're getting close to it though. Actually, I might be at a year now, to tell you the truth. My anniversary is June 16th, and I ordered that. So no, it would be June 16th, or probably June 17th is the first time I touched a Lego that I know of. Super Doom King, still, man, you are so great with the questions. I appreciate you so much with the questions. Chocolate malt has to be my favorite my favorite shake. And if I can't get a chocolate malt, then something with coffee and peanut butter probably. But I'm big on chocolate malts. There is a place in town that will make them pretty good. So I'll go get chocolate malts whenever I can. Well, not whenever I can, because if I did that, I would be like 5,000 pounds. But every once in a while, I'll treat myself and go get a chocolate malt from them. Oh, Randucci, come on, man. Well, after this, I think I'm going to get some coffee. Because I am out. All right, so I'll keep the music playing. You guys can chat amongst yourselves if you want. I will be right back.
Three, two, one.
And we're back. Sorry that took a little later than I wanted it to be because Charlie had to go to the bathroom, and then it's raining outside, of course, so um, I had to dry her off, which is always a little bit of a challenge. Hey, Mr. Red, good to see you. Mr. Red, what did you use Rubricable for? And thank you, Randucci, very much for the explanation in my absence. Holly, I don't really like octopus. That kind of stinks. You have to do that in the rain, Holly. But you gotta do what you gotta do for the moo cows, I guess. I don't like squid and well, I guess squid if it's deep fried. I can eat some deep fried squid. But I unfortunately have eaten raw squid and raw octopus, and it was terrible. I didn't know I was eating it at the time. It was offered to me, and I was like, I ate it. And you might be wondering, well, why did you eat something that was offered to you without thinking about it? And I'll tell you why. So there was a hurricane that was approaching the East Coast when I lived in Virginia Beach. And my buddy was hanging out at my apartment, and he's like, hey, this hurricane isn't gonna hit for a little while. Do you want to go get some sushi? I was like, yeah, dude, let's go get some sushi. And because the hurricane was coming, the sushi place we went to, which is normally busy, was not busy at all. and the guy that was making sushi was like, "Hey, you guys want to try something?" And he just gave us two bowls with some stringy stuff in it, and we're like, "Yeah, sure, we'll try it." And it was some of it was good, like the parts of it that were not squid and not octopus were good, and I was like, "Hey, what's in this?" And he's like, "Oh, it's squid, octopus, and then something else. I can't remember what the other stuff was, but I can just remember that it had the horrifying, not good tasting stuff in it, and that's what kind of stuck in my brain. Ugh. Just thinking about it makes me want to have another sip of coffee to try to get the taste out, the proverbial taste out of my mouth. Um, Mr. Red, are you back to posting things on YouTube yet? I don't know if you do Discord, but in my Discord, at least, people are posting their mocks fairly frequently. So you should, if you can, you should pop in and share. I know one of these days, I'm actually working on my first mock, believe it or not, but it's nothing fancy, and I haven't made very much progress yet, just because I'm kind of learning, uh, Studio.io. I think that's what it's called, the software that you use to design out Lego stuff is Studio.io, and the reason why I'm like in my brain it just sounds so weird because I use Visual Studio like every day at work. Uh, I need a smaller slope piece. I think I need a smaller slope piece. Nope, I don't. I don't need a slope piece at all. Mr. Red, I understand that you might not like Discord. It's definitely not for everyone. And some people, like I know Skywalker also stays away from it. So that's cool. I just wanted to let you know what we had going on and see if you wanted to participate and share. Super Dude King, yes, calamari is great. Um, I'll have it not religiously, but I guess it just depends on where I'm at and what's shaking. But oh, I almost made a little mistake. But yeah, I think I've been fairly brave with eating food, like braver than my parents. My parents, they don't try new things or encourage to try new things. They just kept with the same uh, stuff all the time. Yeah, no problem, Mr. Red. I get it. I get it. Don't sweat it. You know, I do try to catch um, Lego creator stuff. So when you're back to posting, I will check out your stuff. So guys, what city or set would you wish that Lego would make that is based in the Lord of the Rings universe that they haven't made already, or maybe a remake? For those of you that are into Lord of the Rings Lego. Like I am. Like seriously, I think outside of Star Wars, Lord of the Rings would be 100% my favorite thing to build and collect. And I'd like to go back and get some of the older retired sets. But I think I have to wait on that for a little bit. I could see it happening in the future, but not for a little while. I feel blessed that I have 3 Lord of the Rings sets right now. Just one of them's not built out yet. Well, technically 2 of them aren't built out yet because I haven't finished this one and I haven't started Rivendell yet either. Hey, Ryan Showalter! How was your indie race watching experience? Super Doom Kit, yeah, a big buildable smog. That's pretty cool. So, Rebanilli, who posted some mods for like the Shire and Rivendell, he posted a Book Nook mock today on Rebrickable that has it's not a very big Book Nook. It's not very big at all. And in the back of the Book Nook is the Eye of Smog, and in the front is a young Bilbo Baggins that's hiding behind some gold, and that looks like a pretty cool Book Nook thing to build out. But yeah, you might want to check that out. It's Rebanilli who released that today. Christoph says a skyscraper with all offices and living room quarters inside. But would that belong in the Lord of the Rings universe? For me, I want Minas Tirith, if I'm pronouncing it right, which I'm probably not because I'm terrible at pronouncing things. We have a Helm's Deep already, and we have a Rivendell, and we have a Shire. In fact, we have a Shire technically by ×2 because they already released a Bag End previously. So let's get some human cities in there, man. We've got elves, we've got hobbits. Helm's Deep isn't technically a human city anymore. I would consider that a fortress more than a city. Let's make it happen, Lego. And I don't know if they're going to do anything on a large play scale this year for Lego or not. Well, what am I saying? They did already. I can't believe I already forgot. They did the Shire. So I guess that's probably going to be it for big Lord of the Rings sets this year. Ryan, do you have a particular favorite that you like to watch? Like which driver is your favorite? That's the second time I've knocked my paper towels off the desk today. I blame the fact that there's more stuff over here than normal now. sometimes things just get a little hidden in these trays. And I think somewhere around here I used the wrong color brick. I've used a dark gray instead of a light gray somewhere. Look at the size of this box. I'm just going to fish out the instructions here for third section and see where I went wrong with my plates. I should have a dark gray left over, and I have only light grays, so. Christoph, I object. I have objected. Also, I did the 23andMe genetic profile in 2019, and so I had to contact them to have it deleted before they sold it. Oh, wait a minute! I've got the little thing right here. I don't know how it ended up outside my little tray, but I found the 1x2 tile. So I feel like all AI is right now is really, and I've said this before, I feel like it's just a money grab. It doesn't. I haven't really gotten very much use out of it so far, although my wife certainly surprised me with her use of it. But I feel like all we're just doing right now is we're training AIs to make better AIs, to train new AIs, to sell better trained AIs, and it's just a way of making money. And it sounds like the thunderstorms have started. Has anyone in the chat had a good experience with AI they'd like to share, where it has been super useful for them? Help me change my mind. Cringe stuff. Yeah, AI is I've heard reports. I've never seen it or used it in that fashion, but I've certainly heard of people doing very cringy things with AI. Weird, uncomfortable cringe. Yep. Weird, uncomfortable cringe would be a good description of it, certainly. Feels like people just don't know how to grow up. Actually, I think my wife might be home. So Rinducci, there is also something that we are maybe supposed to be kind of using at work called Copilot, and that my boss hasn't made it mandatory, but he's recommended that we try to use Copilot, which is basically like AI for programming. It's something that Microsoft put out, and it has been utterly useless to me when coding out. Like not even close. So yeah, we're getting some height here, folks. We're getting some height. It's not a skyscraper height yet, but it's getting there. Soon, it'll get to the point where I'll have to think of how I'm going to position cameras and stuff like that. Because at some point, it'll get to the point where you know, I'll just get too tall. You can't really see what I'm building, and I'll have to adjust one of the cameras to make it so you guys can see again. So AI did help my wife find some books I had been struggling to find for like over 20 years. So I guess in that regards, it did okay. But yeah, I wonder how much it had to be trained to find that stuff in the first place. I don't like that people are just taking copyrighted stuff and using it to train. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of AI. Skynet will come for us all. Come for us all. Anyways. Yeah. Lord of the Rings sets. I really think they need to come out with some bigger cities, hopefully next year. Oh, yes. Yes, you're right, Randucci. Yeah. But I wonder what it would use to determine in that scenario for like a streaming setup, what it would use in that scenario to determine what would be a better streaming setup. And I wonder what so now Randucci, you maybe my problem with AI is I have just my own lack of imagination in regards to, or not maybe lack of imagination, but my dislike for it is clouding my judgment, and maybe it could actually be useful. Maybe I just have to find a way for it to be useful. Woo! Oh, look at this. It's time to build out Sauron. Yes. Yes, Randucci. I'm aware that that it would. You guys would probably be a much better frame of reference, but I'm just curious what it would say and how it would even arrive at that particular conclusion or whatever it would recommend. Wow, wow, just look at this. This has to be the most epic helm of all time I've ever seen in a Lego set. Holy freakaroni. That that is awesome. And it's rubber. Like it's not plastic at all. It really feels like rubber. Sweet. I'm digging it. And also his what is this? That's not his face. All right. Ooh, wow. Ooh, check it out, guys. It's a Palantir, I think. That's the only explanation for a clear plastic orb like this. That's got to be a Palantir. Super Doom King, yeah. I mean, this is a pretty awesome helmet. I have I have favorite Lego sets, but so far as pieces go, I have two different cloaks here, but it looks like this one just takes a single hole one, so I'll just use the single hole one. I feel like I'm just not exposed enough to. Well, what is my favorite Lego piece so far? Okay, I really actually liked building out, and I don't even know what they're called, but like the landscape elements that look like kind of like mountains that you can stick different slope pieces on to further accentuate the mountainous terrain. Um, I use them for the base a lot. Like I think I used at least 20 of those things to make up the base. What are they called? Burps or something like that? It's probably not burps. I just remember the BUR for the acronym, but I don't remember the other letters. But I thought those pieces were pretty neat. And I think this goes with the Palantir actually. So I'm looking still for Sauron's head. Oh, I believe this is it. Yep. So this is what they believe they designed Sauron's head to be. Like, all fire, baby. And you can see the eyes through the helm. So I have to make his mace they use to destroy all kinds of troops with in a shocking fashion in this scene at the beginning of Fellowship of the Ring. Just gotta find the stupid pieces for it. Where are you pieces? Ah, there's one. Never too old for Lego. I feel so bad for you. Like, I remember not too long ago, you posted a video where you were just, you were streaming your walk through the neighborhood and everything seemed so great for you then. And now you have to be in a power wheelchair. I think that's just not fair. There seems to be no justice. Bad things keep happening to great people. So here it is. It's all done. So this guy will actually be displayed in the front of my base because I built little pedestals similar to this for the base. All right, moving right along. Okay, so Super Doom King, can you check how many points you have? And Never Too Old for Lego, can you check how many points you have? And we'll see what the difference is between the two of you guys. I'm just curious. And I'm looking to see if it displays, and if not, I'll add you guys, and then I'll have you check again. I hear you, Never Too Old for Lego. It's exclamation mark points is how you check to see how many points you have. And man, I will fight to the very end for my existence as well. Like, death is gonna have to take me swinging, man. I am not gonna go quietly. Okay, so if it doesn't work, then I'll have to manually add you, which sucks, but StreamerBot is excellent, but for some reason it doesn't really capture everyone's membership levels very well. So, but it's cool. I have a fix. And let me just add. Oh, okay, Randucci. Let me add Super Doom King too, just in case. Okay, Super Doom King and Never Too Old for Lego. If you could check your points again, that would be great. Oh, that's so sad. Never Too Old for Lego. I'm so very sorry. But on a very slight, very small note. Darn it, it doesn't work for you either, Christoph. Dang it. Like, I don't know why it is not just taking you guys into account. Heck, I don't know if it's not even really finding Christoph. I know I'm spelling the name right. Okay, Super Doom King, thank you so very, very much, as always, for being a part of the stream and chatting and such wonderful, wonderful questions. I really appreciate you being on. And I can't wait until you are back on the next one. Have a good one. Christoph. Christoph de Klerk. There you are. Okay, Christoph, it should work for you now. Okay, I need to add more bricks. Bricks is the way, bricks is life. Plastic addiction is real. Oh, Randucci. Oh, you're busy. I'll talk to you about that here when you get back. I need a 1x2 brick. Here it is. And I need a couple 1x2 snots. Snot is stud not on top. It's a fun little word, or a fun little category. And that step is done. Nope. Yep. It's done. Never mind. Christoph, it does sound delicious, except for the cauliflower, but I'm sure that you'll probably find it delicious, which is just fine. When my wife gets home, and she's not home already, maybe I should check to see if she's home. So what do you guys think of the changes I've made, except for, the points? The points is like, I wouldn't really factor that in right now. Do the new camera angles and all that stuff look pretty good still? Oh, my wife is back. My wife is back home, but I don't think she's ready to eat yet. Well, I say that she is not ready to eat yet, so I'll still chill down here with you guys for a little bit. Cool, Randucci. Randucci, I finished almost all of the T-Rex skeleton. I'm on bag 25, which is the last one. Unfortunately, my wife did not help any more than she did when she was on stream. Hello, Alexandria. Welcome back. I am still here, as I promised I would be. So believe it or not, my mother-in-law did help with the build somewhat. She built out bag 8, which is pretty neat that my mother-in-law has gotten into Lego, by the way, and it is my fault. She is big on botanicals, so she's been grabbing the botanical sets at Walmart and building those out. She hasn't ordered anything from the Lego store yet, but yeah, I've kind of been trying to see if there's anything I can build that would spark my wife's interest, and believe it or not, I did find something. I found something that she would like to build, and it's not an official Lego set, I guess, because to my knowledge they haven't made one. But she said she would like to someday build up the Twin Towers as they were before the tragedy of 9/11. And I found some good mocks of the Twin Towers, but she said she's just not ready yet for building that out yet. But she said it would be interesting for her to build out, and I don't know how many pieces she wants to do, so we'll have to see. There's some hefty mocks of the Twin Towers on Rebrickable. Of course, I have to be a little careful with picking out stuff like that because if things don't work out, she's going to get annoyed. I don't want her to get annoyed. Oh boy. My battery in my mouse is about to die because I've been using it to transition between pages here. So I guess before it does that, let me do something here with Stream Deck. Stream Deck is pretty cool. Let's see if I can add any buttons here. No, I don't see anything for this right now. But it could be I might not be able to necessarily add anything yet because I'm doing stuff with OBS and I might not be able to add things until it's done. So let me swap out mice real fast. And I'm back. Hey, Michaeline! Hey, happy Memorial Day, Michaeline. It's been so long. It's good to see you again. How have you been, Michaeline? Oh, and Zim, I'm such a terrible person. How was camping? I forgot to ask you how camping was. I think after this one, I'm going to call it and spend some time with the wife while she's around and fix her some dinner. Although I would really love to stay down here and keep building and finish this out. I gotta be a good, responsible husband. So where on earth? Oh, this one goes all the way over here on this side. Why I love putting together this terrain stuff. It's pretty neat. Hopefully we'll stick some extra stuff on there too. Oh, looks like it's the old Palantir stand now. Sometimes these directions, they just don't look very good. Very clear. Like I can't tell if that's a black, a gray, or I mean, it could just be my terrible eyeballs. What color is that stuff? Looks like it's dark gray. And then 8 of these. I'm getting flashbacks to Tyrannosaurus teeth with these, which I just built a fair amount of yesterday. So I built out a fair amount of the T-Rex set. And I have no idea where I'm going to stick the T-Rex set at. I mean, I'm going to try to stick it on the mantle, but then I got to figure out where I'm going to stick Notre Dame at. Notre Dame is right on top of the mantle right now. So yeah, I'm trying to think of when I'm going to stream this stuff again. And I don't know. Like I feel tempted to do another build stream once the wife has to go back to the hospital. But I might just chill because I'm doing another stream tonight at 6. I don't want to get streamed out by then. Because by the time this is done, it's going to be about I'll be streaming about 8 hours in total today, which is it's a fair amount. So I have two more left to build. If I can find the pieces. Okay. All right, now just one more. So I think I'm also building out the throne room, maybe in this bag. Now some of the light kits I've seen, because I'm getting a light kit for this. I'm just trying to figure out which light kit to get. And some of the light kits, they light up the Palantir and the throne room pretty good. Some of these light kits are just stupidly expensive. Like I don't know how much this set costs because I to be honest I haven't looked it up because it was a gift and I just don't like to look up that kind of stuff when it's a gift. But Light My Bricks light kit is $200 basically, which is a little steep if you ask me. But everywhere that I've researched has said that even though it's a little steep, the it seems to be a pretty decent light kit. See, look at this. Oh, I don't actually have a button set up for this one yet. So I'm gonna do a hand cam for this one, guys. I'm gonna do a hand cam. So yeah, we have like the little map of Middle Earth there, and so the Palantir here is all built out, and now it goes here. Oop. See, my fat clumsy fingers crushed a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can do that a little bit better. There we go. So that's the Palantir in place. Huh. Oh no. I just realized I accidentally deleted one of my buttons I needed. That's okay. So moving right along here. So believe it or not, the instruction book in the upper left-hand corner is not coming from the iPad. I think I mentioned that a little briefly. I found a pretty sweet StreamerBot plugin that will load up all the instruction books you need. But keep in mind, it's not three-dimensional. It's just your standard instruction book. So if it's not like one of those nifty three-dimensional ones that's in the Builder app, I'll probably use this as a go-to. But if it's in Builder app, then I'll probably use that instead. I feel like it's really cool to be able to rotate things around to be able to see things a little bit better when you're putting stuff together. Helps determine when things are correct and not. I find that my build errors decrease significantly when I don't have to assume something with the build. You know what happens when you assume, right, guys?
My body back and forth.
Okay. So, yes, it is Barad-dur. 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 So the mock I'm making is a vase, because I want to have some vases, like brick built vases for botanical. I have a lot of botanical sets, by the way. So I'm trying to mock up some, and these are forming the base of it so far. I haven't gotten very far in that because I'd like to flute it out somewhat, and I don't really know how to do that yet. Hey Doug, the rug. Nope, it's behind me up here. It's still unbuilt, but that's basically how I think I'll be able to display it. I'm finishing building that out tonight. Michaeline, I'm so glad to hear everything's okay. Yeah, we've missed you around here. Glad everything is well for you. Everything's been pretty okay here too. Still chugging along on Lego builds. But we're gonna have some fun things coming up. I think we're gonna be in a good position to hopefully start building the Deep Space Nine design on Wednesday. Really shooting for that. I'll know more tomorrow. Eternity! Hi, Eternity! Hey, I heard you had a pretty good video out. I'll have to check it out when I get done here. And yeah, are you playing some Fortnite today? I don't think I'll join, but I'll probably watch. You guys are doing pretty good with the murder mystery thing. You know, the murder mystery, that might be something I could potentially try to play, because it doesn't really, if you're terrible at aiming, which I am terrible at aiming, it doesn't really put you at a disadvantage. Because I'm just my reaction times are not great and my aim is not great, and that makes you a very terrible Fortnite player. Yeah, I saw that too. Randucci is great at finding hiding spots. And it made me laugh so much when you were the murder suspect and everyone knew it, and then you just still went around owning people's faces. Like that was pretty hilarious. It's like people know that it's you, and they still can't escape. It's like the Grim Reaper. That game mode definitely has some Among Us vibes, which is a little triggering actually, because of my last Among Us experience. Yes, Eternity Coffee, absolutely. This is Twix coffee this morning. I had my normal. I usually drink 2 cups every day, but I'm nearing about the end of when I would normally drink coffee, because it does keep me awake at night. So yeah, I usually won't drink coffee very much afternoon. All right, Eternity, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your support, and I'll check out what's going on later. It's always nice to see you guys have fun. I'm living my best Fortnite days through you guys. So, Doug the Rug, I will have to figure out what is going on with. I just have to pretty much add, just mainly add everyone that that doesn't have their points show up right away. And Renducci, what is your skin in that game? Like, is it a hot dog with a bow tie? Doug the Rug. Doug the Rug, you can check your points now. Sorry about that. It's not me, it's StreamerBot. Dappermint? Dappermint? That. How did you get that skin out of curiosity? Like, did you have to purchase it or did you win it? Dappermint. Suddenly one day you're like, I want to change my skin. And look at this dapper fellow. Um so I normally am not really big into skins, but every time I have a new season in Diablo 4, I will check, well, not check, I'll decide what I'm going to play, and then I'll usually splurge on a skin for whatever I'm going to play in Diablo 4 for this season. And in this instance, so I haven't really read the manga for it or seen the anime for it very much. Am I accidentally rebuilding something I've already rebuilt here? Like, did I somehow go back in instructions? I think I did. I think I'm accidentally rebuilding something I might not have to rebuild yet. I don't know how that happened. So I wonder what's going to happen with that. This is weird. Okay, that's really weird. So, anyways, I kind of got distracted. I decided to play a barbarian for this season of Diablo 4, and the skin they have for barbarian, well, they have a berserk crossover right now, so I had to get the skin for guts. So I'm tooling around with a big old greatsword and black armor. It's pretty epic. Ooh. Lost a 1x2 brick, but it should be pretty easy to find. There it is. It's a black brick and a dark chair. Okay, so you linked your accounts to Epic and Disney. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know if I ever if I will necessarily play on Eternity stream because I don't particularly want to embarrass myself uh, with that kind of audience. Okay, another sticker. One of these. I don't think I've ever put a sticker inside a round Lego piece like this before. I'm going to wear my glasses for this. And I bet I have to do this 2 times. I'm not even going to use a brick separator for this time. Oh man, I actually almost put this in upside down. Oh wow, oh, this is, wow, I wasn't expecting that to wrinkle like that. Hopefully that goes back flat. I feel a little bit of pressure getting my stickers perfect every time now because I use Windex. Okay, I think everything looks good there. Can you guys check the points? I'm just curious to see where you guys are at in points right now. Hey, Panzer! Very cool, Panzer. Panzer, did I ever tell you I applied to be an ROTC? Oh man, I forgot to finish the stuff over here. I mean, it's just a couple bricks I forgot to put on, but I kind of noticed that something was a little off. I guess I just have to manually add everyone except for mods. Streamerbot, you're disappointing me, man. So yeah, Panzer, when I was in, gosh, yeah, it was when I was in boot camp. Someone, like, it wasn't necessarily my drill commanders. It was someone else that, you know, they were just going room by room and saying, does anyone here have any college classes or are interested in going to college? And I'd been in a year of school, and so I raised my hand and they're like, you know, you want to apply for ROTC? And I'm like, heck yeah, I do. So I went through, you know, the application process, which, being that this was in 1995, it was all paper, of course. Like they probably have digital application processes by now. So, you know, I did all the paperwork and stuff like that, and I was supposed to hear back from them in a certain period of time, and I didn't hear back. So then, I called and they're like, we never got your paperwork. So I don't know how that happened, because I turned it into my drill instructor. My drill instructor was supposed to pass it along, so I guess it was maybe his fault. But at least back then, for the Navy, your ACT/SAT scores can expire. And so my ACT scores expired, and I didn't want to retake the ACT, so I didn't get into the ROTC program. And the reason why I didn't want to take the ACT is because I had already taken it twice, and I was 19, and I'd been out of high school for about a year. Well, about a year and a half at that point. And I just didn't want to go through that again, because I did what everyone else in this chat has done for the ACT or SAT, or assume what everyone has done, which was prep for it. And I just didn't know if I could do something like that in A school. So I just ended up not getting accepted in. I don't know if that hand cam button works. I assume it does. Okay, let me move some stuff here. So I am adding some new stuff in here. I believe this is part of the throne room. So let's see how this goes. I should go something like that. And then it's got to be, I think it has to be more flush to the wall. I think it is. It's hard to tell from the diagram. Like, I don't know if that's flush enough or not. No, there should be a stud. Oh, rat. So now it's really, no, that's fine. That is right. That's right. So now we have this. I guess it's more of just a wall separating like the Palantir from where the throne is going to be at. Ooh, actually, this is not supposed to be over here. This is supposed to be in the middle. I totally saw that incorrectly. And then this gets, all right, so that's more proper. That's the way it's supposed to be, guys. Sorry about that. So Palantir there, kind of a corner separating things over there. Yeah, that's a pretty common question I've seen on several Lego Builders streams. Never Too Old for Lego, where everyone wants to know, who's getting the Death Star. And I feel like it's just a little too early to be asking those kinds of questions because that's not coming out until the end of this year. So there's there's all kinds of really unknowns right now. Like I have a feeling that I have a feeling that it's not going to be a traditional Death Star. And when I say traditional Death Star, like an orb. I think it's going to be more like I think it's going to be a partial orb that will open up. Um, I hope I'm wrong. You have elected the way of pain, Saruman. Welcome, Greasy. Are you playing Fortnite later? I'm kind of surprised. I would. Oh yeah, Eternity's not streaming Fortnite right now. That's right. Yeah, Eternity will be streaming Fortnite later. Starkiller. Starkiller Productions. That's a wonderful name. Oh, gotcha. Hey, Shifty. Shifty. Maybe it's early for you, but it's afternoon for me. So yeah, it's not too early. And I started at 9:30 with this, but my day started at 4 this morning. So this is all late. Yes, Greasy Rahal, thank you for watching. I think Shifty's still on Hawaii time, so it's probably pretty early for him. Granted, Renducci. I love your name so much. Uh, well, technically never too old for Lego. He's in a part of the USA every time he goes home still because Puerto Rico is a province. But I'm just being asinine. I'm sorry, never too old for Lego. I'm just teasing. Just teasing. Yeah, they shifted this. They shifted this around. So I hope you guys are having a great Memorial Day. My Memorial Day is going pretty good because I'm here with all you guys. With this build I've been trying to finish for like the past 5 months. It's just I just find that it's kind of hard to squeeze the build in with everything else and have it make sense because some of it I built on a stream and some of it I built on just Twitch and some of it I built on videos. But I'm going to finish it out on stream. Not today, but I will. That's the goal. I will probably, after this bag, I'll probably call it quits because I'm streaming again tonight at 6. And I don't want to be streamed out for the finale of the shuttle carrier, shuttle aircraft carrier. Boy, I can't talk. A French accent. I guess I haven't heard him do that. Or I didn't really notice. Hey, G-Man, take it easy. Or T-Man, Shifty. Um, are you doing any surfing, Shifty? Uh, yeah, Rahal. They need to do so many different things. Like, I was actually initially not very happy that they were doing a Death Star because they have two Death Stars and one Death Star one or one Death Star two, and I just kind of felt like they don't have enough separatist UCS sets. In fact, they have no separatist UCS sets, and I feel like they could really do something with that. But who knows what they may do in the future. That's one way of making things swoosh. Never too old for Lego. That's for sure. But I'm afraid it would come down a little hard and go kaboom, and there goes my money. So, I will say that the Death Star I built is probably my second most favorite set because I'm like an articulating pieces kind of guy. Like I really love articulating pieces. And that has a bunch of articulating pieces like the laser moves. There's elevators, the trash compactor moves, and like wow. So it's a play set that I would say I kind of got well I really enjoy putting together now. Of course, after I put it together, I just kind of let it sit because UCS sets they're meant to be display pieces. They're not meant to really be played with, I don't think. So even though it's technically a play set, I just kind of let it sit there on the shelf. But it was an enjoyable build. So I'm looking forward to the next Death Star because I have both of the UCS Death Stars, but I'm not really sure how the Death Star 2 build is going to go because it's an older set and the older sets, as I've discovered with 10179, they don't have numbered bags. So I'm going to have to probably sort that out piecewise when I build it, kind of like I'm doing for 10179. At least it doesn't have as many pieces. I think 10179 has over 7,000 pieces, like the other Millennium Falcons. So yeah, that's not going to be very fun. You know, I got spoiled, guys. I got spoiled with all these modern UCS sets that I built out first instead of starting from the very beginning. So now I'm having to do what you OG Star Wars Lego collectors had to do when you were first building out these older Star Wars sets, which is sort out the pieces. It's just so weird. Like when I order stuff from Bricklink to um, for mocks and such, or really it's someone else's creations because I haven't really made my own mock. Sure, I have to. sort out my purchases, but it's just weird taking a sealed Lego set and have to sort out the pieces afterwards after it's open. Like, definitely definitely not what you would have to expect to do. But anyways, sorry for my my tangent. Yeah, I really predict this Death Star 2 isn't going to be how a lot of people think it will be, just because of the number of pieces. I think it will be partially flat and partially round. And my vision is kind of like that Batman diorama, you know, that kind of opens up. The Batcave diorama, I should say. I think it's going to be something like that. I don't think it's going to be just this, like the globe. I don't think it'll be like a globe. I'm expecting leaks to start really appearing here in a couple months, but you know, we'll have to see. I know I'll probably end up getting it and streaming it, because that's kind of like my specialty is Star Wars UCS sets. Well, my mouse is just. If both mice are acting up, it has to be something hardware related with, like, I bet my performance is going down. Star Killer. Oh, okay, Alexandria. I hope I see you tonight. I hope you have a good rest of your day here. Happy Memorial Day. So Rahal, I'm not monetized yet. Believe it or not. I still have watch hours left. So, okay, these are supposed to be straight, so I'll just kind of rotate these around. Yeah, I do not have enough watch hours for memberships yet. I'm getting close, though. The last I looked, I had less than 100 to go. So, not too much longer. And I'll probably do something like what Eternity has done, and at least I'll have a 99-cent membership, and then I'll probably have one a little bit more as well. That's going to have, like, I'm going to put up, like, all of my videos, like, uncut, so people can see, like, bloopers and stuff like that. If you ever want to see Mac build in pajamas, well, you're going to have that opportunity. Okay, that looks about straight. I think I have to. Something doesn't seem right here. I think I gotta make a small fix here. Okay, I could have sworn. Okay, maybe get some ramp in there. I wonder what happened there. Oh, Rahal, I hate my real voice too, let me tell you. I I don't ever hear myself on stream. I can't believe the mistakes I've made today. Like, I normally don't really make mistakes on builds, but I certainly have today. Here's I'm almost done here, guys. Sorry. Yeah, yep, I got that. I got that. Yeah, that does go there. So that was not a mistake. But I guess I don't understand. Yeah, that's 100% correct. So what went wrong over here? Like that's fine. This goes there. Oh, I guess this is just one piece that's out of place. That's it, just one piece. So I'll show off the throne room here in a second, guys. So we have a throne, but I think actually I need to put a 1x1 plate there, and now that's the way it should be. All right, let's see this. If my mouse would only work. Okay, see you later, Rahal. Thanks for popping in. Oh yeah, there's my multicam. Look at me from multiple angles. Only once every like 30 minutes do I do this, and it's only for 30 seconds because I think someone said it was a little jarring. Okay, it jumps out a window and leaves. So yeah, so I believe this should open. And there it does. So you can see the Palantir there. And then you close it back up. And then it becomes a throne again. See, isn't that awesome? I wish it was a little more well lit. Like, I don't know if I can adjust that with this particular camera or not. All right, so let's continue on and hopefully finish it up here pretty soon. Okay, let's get caught back up to where I was, which is here. Oh yeah, oh, more stickers. I think I need to get more of these stickers actually to go with my base plate because I have flags like these, but there's nothing on them. They're just black. So I'm gonna actually stick these on here first. And it's the red eye of Sauron. Oop. So while vacuuming the living room today, because I did some cleaning before the stream started, believe it or not, even though the stream started at 9:30. I heard the vacuum cleaner suck up something, and sure enough, it was a Lego piece. Someone somewhere along, between now and the last time I vacuumed, and it was probably me, dropped a stud. Now, it was brownish in color, so I assume it was when I was doing the T-Rex, because I think that's the only time I've really used a tan stud. Man, I cannot tell if these are even. Getting old, guys. Getting old. Gotta use readers. Let's make this one go up just a little bit more. Yeah, I'd say that those are pretty perfect. All right, so while those are drying, I'll go ahead and build out the flag steams. And then after that, that should be it for this set for today. And then after that, it'll be a shuttle carrier aircraft tonight. Oh, I gotta put a little stud connector on that. All right. And I guess these go on the left and right hand sides over here in the back. That's it. So 4 bags. That's 8 bags left. All right. That was pretty swell. Pretty sweet. Pretty productive today. Thank you guys for showing up. And can you guys check points? I want to take a screenshot of your points. If anyone is, oh, did the music stop? No, the music is still going. I'm going to stop it right now, though. Can you guys hear me? Is anyone paying attention still? Is anyone around? Okay, thank you, Never Tool, for Lego. So, what the deal is going on here? I'll go ahead and so what I'm looking to do is to see if these points persist. Because if they persist, then that will help determine um, sorry, that will determine how what my redemption rewards will be. So 500, got it. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in to this kind of early unannounced stream. I appreciate you guys so very much for popping in and ooh, 1490. Um, yeah, sorry, losing my train of thought. I'll see you guys in about 5 hours. 5 hours for the epic finale of the shuttle carrier aircraft. So enjoy the rest of your Labor Day between now and then. Eat some great food, and remember our fallen troops as well. Whatever your thoughts are on war and the reasons why people join. Sometimes they were drafted, sometimes they joined because they want to be patriotic. But no matter your thoughts, they were people and they had families and they sacrificed their lives in the line of duty. So don't forget to remember our fallen troops. So with that being said, I will catch you all later. Bye for now.